My name is Sybil Harmony, Master Healer, Psychic, and Spiritual Teacher. I'm going to adjust the camera here. There we go. Okay, so this is a video about healing in times of deception. So some of the ways that we are being deceived as a population on this planet Earth are many people are becoming quite aware. And I just want to validate that. We are living in a time of change and transition. We are shifting from the lower consciousness of the Piscean age. I love Pisces, but we're shifting from the lower age of Piscean, which is greed, corruption, shadows, toxins, fossil fuels, the 1% trying to have all the power and money, to a time of awakening of group consciousness, higher wisdom, unconditional love, knowledge, and connection to source. And you came here to be here in this time of awakening your energy, awakening your consciousness, using your mind and being in your power. And so that's what this video is about. Here's my cat coming in the background, I think, maybe. She might. Okay. So this video is about empowering you. And I had made a video about meditation, so that's important. I have a video coming out about running your energy. Also, getting energy healings is a way to empower you, and really looking at yourself and asking what is truth. And cleaning the deception out of our lives personally helps us to not be so affected by it as it is globally. And so globally, there are 6 ways, as I said, that we are being deceived as a population. One would be, the most important would be the banking industry, which protects the 1%, a small percent of people here who have most of the wealth, who are running the banking industry. And that's probably the number one. I thought it was the environment, because we need clean air and water to live here on Earth, which grows the food. So to be healthy, to have your power, is to be healthy and to be not toxic and not living in deception. And so the banking industry would be the number one deception. And it is not your fault if you're struggling and you haven't been making enough money and you're not able to succeed and prosper. There are things you can do, because we want to unplug from this idea that there's something wrong with you, and also use your own personal manifesting and energy and waken your consciousness, because we want to remember also what's really important. Okay? But so baking, number one. Then I would say media. Okay, so some media is like really blatantly obvious that they're not being honest. But even in the some other media, even like the progressive media that says they support things, sometimes they don't. And it's very subtle, but if you watch them, you can see that it can be biased towards political candidates who are actually supporting the banking industry and fossil fuels, the pharmacy industry, which is another one. So it's important to, I suggest that we watch all kinds of videos. And if you are for Trump, I don't want to be against you, but I just, that would be the third one. Politics. Politicians. It is not okay to win through lying, because we're winning. It's like sports or like kids. So we are growing up emotionally. So I want to support you to think about whether that's really, how is that really okay? You wouldn't tell your kids it was okay to cheat. Maybe you would. Maybe some people think it is. But because we have to look at the bigger picture. We have to go cosmic. We need to look at the bigger picture. When there is deceit, nobody wins, because it can turn on you. So we want a world that is about charity and truth for all. Okay? So I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody, but come on. So that's what I want this video to either to support you and to help you to wake up. And that's what I do. I do healings, I do sessions to help people own their own power and wake up and create prosperity and health in their lives. And that's why it's so important to talk about this, because deceit affects every area of your life. If you are being told certain things that are not true, it will affect the decisions that you make. You certainly don't want somebody deceiving you in personal relationships either, but it actually affects your health. Deceit will affect the kidneys. The kidneys is the energy that gives us long life, and it's a solid, deep energy. Okay, so that's what. Also, the ovaries and the testes, which are our hormonal system, which is very important to health and being here and feeling good and enjoying your life. So deceit doesn't work for anybody. Sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to help, really. So deceit, media, politics, banking, and then we would have the energy system, fossil fuel, which kind of falls under the banking system, thinking that that's okay, or we're going to lose jobs if we don't, but these companies pay a lot of money to keep people believing in the old systems. And the new age, the Aquarian age, is coming in. The dawning of the age of Aquarius is coming in. And we are getting off we already are. Maybe you don't hear all the good things. Young people are doing amazing things. I bring the wisdom and the knowledge. And young people are out, the older generation, we bring the wisdom and knowledge. And the young people are out getting it done. Okay. So then we have the pharmaceutical industry and then the food industry. So pharmaceutical industry, I have great respect for doctors and hospitals. They save lives. But we have to look at, it's blatant. It's like right out there on TV. They tell you to take this medication with happy music and then say, well, you could have all these side effects that might even kill you, but take the medication. I mean, so these are, it's about waking up. And the food industry, which gets people hooked on sugar and chemicals and says it's okay because they're making big money. And it costs money to put out quality food. And then some people think they can't afford it. Well, that is deceitful, and that should not be happening. Everyone should have clean water, clean air, clean food, medical care, and all the systems that are set up to go against you, it's all rigged. Okay? So we also want to pay attention to, but I just want to validate you and let you know that we are waking up. So good job. Good job waking up. Also, it's really important for you to be on your spiritual path and to kind of weed out deception in your own life. Weed out. Don't use Roundup. So the nature spirits and yards that look more natural are more conducive to your health and don't look really manicured. When you see a lawn with weed variations in it, that's an unsprayed lawn. Why isn't that okay? Why is it that we have this white picket fence image that we're supposed to have these green lawns, or you could even put plastic down? So we need to be connected to the earth and have that earth be non-toxic. So we used to be outside on the earth on cement or sand, not blacktop, barefoot or with leather, or now vegans use pleather, sole shoes. So it's important for you to not live in a toxic state of deception. And also in your personal relationships. If somebody is being dishonest with you, it's important to wake up. Maybe you don't want to see that. It's hard. Deception, denial is not a river in Egypt. So it's time for us to not only recognize global deception, but personal deception in our own lives. It doesn't mean that we need to end these relationships, but we certainly need to take care of ourselves and set boundaries. And I help people do that. And also, don't deceive yourself. If you're telling yourself something's okay, when you know it's really not, it's not. This is part of waking up and healing yourself, because that's why you're here. You are earth angels. If you're watching this video, you're an earth angel. You have wings of truth. I help people to heal their wings. You literally have energetic wings behind your back. I see them because I'm a psychic and a shaman. You have energy field around you. You don't want deception in your energy field. And if you feel like you're trapped, please reach out and get some help. Use prayer. If you feel like you can't afford it, use prayer. Watch my meditation videos, and I'll make a running energy video. And this will help clean out these lower energies that make you think that you have to believe in deception, or you don't know the truth because you're confused. So confusion is also a lower energy connected with deception, because if you're confused, you can't tell the difference between truth or deception. I hope that you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe or like. And if you'd like a session, I do those in person in Northern California in my home, on the phone or Skype. And you can contact me at Sybil, SIBYLharmony.com. You can also please subscribe and like my videos. Thank you. May you be healed, because in truth you already are. Namaste.